Hey guys, Tower Climber here, and I'm bringing you guys another Tower God reaction, and this will be Tower God episode, I think 4? Yeah, season 2, episode 4. So yeah, last episode, for me at least, wasn't the best episode. It wasn't the best adapted, it wasn't the best animated. Um, but you know, that was last episode. I'm hopeful that this episode will be better, and I don't want to be just negative because of one episode, and there you go. So I'll go into this episode obviously with a clear, open mind and everything. So yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts about last episode, you can go watch the last reaction. Although my microphone was pretty bad during that one because it got messed up. But overall, it should be better now. So yeah, let's start. So yeah, now we're going to start the reaction of Tower God Season 2, Episode 4. Yeah, they were. I do like they kept this conversation in, although it's very, very important. I don't know how they would have taken it out, to be honest. Mm-hmm. I love that line actually from the from the webtoon. It's it shows you what his mental state is. He doesn't know if he wants to kill Rachel. Hmm. I do like Iwa's just a sign in the anime. Wow. I like actually do like how they did that scene. I think it was creepy. I liked it a lot actually. Damn. God damn. I was about to say I like how they did that scene, but and I like the sound effects they did for it, all that stuff. I thought it was cool visually, and they did it something differently. Uh, that was really cool for it. I was about to just comment on Princess Lighthouse, his purple lighthouse, that I don't think we saw at this point of the story, um, in the webtoon, but he just got absolutely kicked out of his mind. Jesus, yeah. Let's keep going. Hmm. I still wish the scenes from last episode weren't skipped because they would have made this way better. But still, whatever. That was a cool effect. I do like the voice acting though a lot. Damn. Mm. I really wonder how they're gonna do this scene. Mm. They're doing this through the receivers and not the pockets. That's very interesting. To tell you what I mean, is that through the pockets are the black things, the black orbs from season 1 that you all saw. And that's how they communicate. Is basically like their phone line and everything in the tower. They probably didn't get rid of pockets in the anime, because I think that would be really weird if they did. But it's interesting they changed the pockets in that scene, uh, from the pockets to the connectors of the game. That wasn't a thing in the original, but just a little thing. It doesn't. I don't think it's gonna affect it that much, but it's interesting nonetheless. I like the music. Damn, that one in the middle looked like a character later on, kind of a little bit. Wow. Yeah. Damn, step on her? Damn, that's crazy. I'm liking this scene so far, just because of the use of flashbacks and all that stuff. Mm, mm, wow. Wow. That was very interesting. Honestly, I feel like a lot. I feel like some people might say that scene is worse than the webtoon, which I don't disagree with. I don't disagree that it's worse, um, but I wouldn't say it's bad either. So let me clear that up first. I don't think that scene was bad, honestly. I think what they did in the webtoon was better, but at the same time, I don't think it was. I don't think it was that bad, because the reason I don't think it's that bad is it's not because why I thought the last episode was bad was because they erased a lot of scenes. With this one, they changed the scene. They changed how it was originally, but they added new things to the scene for it to still be effective for what it was trying to do. Basically, by adding the scenes of Nia trying to grab the controller back, by Nia getting beaten up, you saw the blood splatter, all that stuff. It was very short compared to the what happened in the webtoon. The webtoon was a lot more. It was quote unquote more brutal, but at the same time you didn't see what happened. It was all through the pocket, and you just heard like an infinite amount of screams coming from the other side, and then nothing. And then Lurker finally said through the, again, not seeing his face, he's like, oof, he's finally dead. But in this one, you see more of him like beating Nia up, which it works. It all works. That's the thing, is that because of those new added scenes, it still works for what it was intended. But it's not. I still think the webtoon was better, right? Like how they handled it, and I wish they would have. And I do wish they would have just done that. But at the same time, I think it was this wasn't bad. This wasn't like last episode where I thought it was just pointless changing a scene or getting rid of a scene or whatever. I think that was fine. It was making a scene different from the webtoon, which I'm all okay with if it's still a good scene. I think that's fine. The voice acting is really good too. That's the thing, is the voice acting is really good for this. I mean, that's one thing about this. Even if the animation's not always the best, the voice acting still is really good. Let's see this one. I still like the effect they'd have on that. Hmm. Again, don't like. Again, I actually don't like how short that fight is. Although you could argue that it was short in the webtoon, but it really wasn't. It went on for a little bit. It seemed like they really rushed that fight. Um, that's basically the fight. By the way, it's the after that there's not much more. Um, I do like seeing like the what's the thing that he was flying on was called the blue ore. Um, I think that's fine. That's not really a spoiler. It's just saying that what it was called. Um, but yeah, so I like the blue ore. I like the way the bomb used it, all that stuff. But like it seemed like so much content from that fight was just gone, and at least so much of what it could be was gone. So I don't like the fight overall. I don't like how they animated it. I don't like how they portrayed it. Um, because honestly, I think even if the animation was not the best, it could have been the portrayal of how it flowed could have still been the same, and it would have still been a really cool fight. But it was just not. So there you go. So far, honestly, that's my only gripe with the episode. That this right here, the fight overall. Other than that, which was kind of like the gripe of last week's episode, because um, out of all the other ones that I also had, um, so it's mostly to that episode and continues to this episode. You know what I mean? So I'll just we'll keep going right now. But yeah, basically that was what I wanted to say. Hmm. I like I said, the voice acting is great, amazing. I actually like the voice acting so much. I love that line so much, and I love how it was delivered. Honestly, I mean, all those lines are amazing. I love them from the actual webtoon, and still here. I mean, I love them. They're great. Mm. Lurker's like creepy. I actually like Lurker in the anime. Damn. Again, I love the flames effects. I forgot that happened in the original. Yeah, there you go. I thought that scene from the trailer was gonna be that. Oh, I I like actually the use of the lighthouse to blind him. That's really cool. This scene. That line goes. That line is so hard. I love that line so much. I love that. I love that. I actually do. No, no, it's I like that. That's really cool. That was just really, really, really cool. I love Horyang, and that scene was great. Wow, damn. Sorry, that made me laugh. Damn, Wagner. Damn. So far, I'm liking this scene a lot. Mm. I mean, yeah, not somebody doesn't start out as a crime lord. I mean, I like this. This is great. Who cares about one dead kid? That's crazy. Yeah, I still love that they kept that. I love they kept that. He just shoving the bomb in his mouth. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, it's. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think this was the speech that made everyone love Wang Nan. Honestly, him realizing that it's not the people, it's the tower that makes the people, not the other way around. At least win. That's crazy. Hey, the fried chicken. That's great. That was yeah. Submerged fish. Mm, wow, that's super interesting. That is super super interesting. The reason that is super interesting is because in the original webcomic, we don't know who he's talking about. The test director, we don't know who he's talking about. At this point, everyone just assumed it was Wang Nan, but now it is just fully out and confirmed it is, and that Fug some wanted him to pass the test. So that's very interesting. I don't think it changes that much of the story, but it's very interesting they just said the name of who it was. That's very interesting. Mm. This scene. I was wondering how they would do this scene. Just straight up past. In the webcomic, it was a little more comedic. I like that line too. Yeah. That's what Wong Nan had to learn. Mm-hmm. This tower's cruel. I really like this scene actually. How they're doing it at least. I'm happy they did it outside. They just didn't do it in the hallway or something. What the tower is. So. Mm-hmm. This and the last conversation is what made people love Wang Nan so much. I want to see a bigger sky too. Hmm. All right. Hmm. No, but I love how they actually did that line. I mean, the lines and the scene itself, I think is great. That's very good. I like this episode a lot more than last episode, by the way. This episode is good. Wow. So you're just okay. So we're just seeing him. We didn't see what he actually says in that scene. Cool. We're saving that for the next episode, most likely. Okay, so yeah, that was Tower God Season 2, Episode 4. Very good, honestly. Better than I was expecting from what I saw last episode. I thought they were going to drop the ball a little bit, but I was still optimistic because I love Tower God. Honestly, I liked that episode. The acting was amazing. The animation was still like hit or miss in some scenes, but overall, in the scenes that really mattered were great. The Hor Yang scene was amazing, actually. How they animated it, at least, and the voice acting as well. It was just great. Honestly, I like this episode a lot more than last episode. They did change scenes, but again, like I explained, changing scenes I don't really care about unless the scenes is good enough, right? So they changed the scene, but it was still a good scene, right? So I still enjoyed it for what it was, um, because we still always have the webcomic to go to. So I'm not really gonna complain about it too much. But yeah, overall, yeah, I don't know if I just really liked this episode. I thought it was a good episode. The dialogue was great. They kept it mostly in line exactly with the webtoon, and it was just good. So yeah, there's not much to say. I just really like this episode. I thought it was a really solid episode, especially after last week's episode. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.